Third world where? I'm still trying to find this third world version of Thailand that America convinced me existed. Third world where? Third world where? See, we got to get out of this mindset that America put us in. And y'all got to understand, when I'm talking about America, it's not coming from a place of hate. Like I was born and raised in America, man. Went to bat for America, got the tattoo, the t-shirt, the combat patches. So I'm not talking bad on America, but you gotta understand, America has put this mindset in us that anything pretty much outside of America is third world. It's pretty much living in the Stone Ages. And I'm gonna tell you, Thailand is the furthest thing from that. I mean, you want to talk about the infrastructure. I mean, you can get to any place in Bangkok without having a car. With the BTS system, with the MRT system, with the bus system, with the Grab system, the tuk-tuks, you can get to any corner, any square inch in this city with ease. And people talk about third world. You know what I'm saying? I was reading a stat, and I might be a few numbers off, but I saw this stat where the poverty level in the year 2000 was like 40%, but by the year 2021, it had dropped down to 6%. And you want to talk about third world? Well, in America, man, people are trying to figure out how to keep the lights on and pay for meds and keep food on the table and keep lights on. And you want to call other places third world? You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy. And the same thing happened to me some years ago. Like, I'll be honest, when it comes to like Bangkok, if I heard the word Bangkok or even just Thailand, let's say 4 or 5 years ago, I saw a completely different something else. I saw people, you know, of course I saw people, you know, I just saw a completely different thing to the point where I was like, man, why would I ever want to visit that place? And the same thing happened to me when I went to South Africa. As a grown man, when I was going to South Africa, man, I was Googling it, I was YouTubing it. I didn't know Cape Town was Cape Town until I pulled up. When I got to Cape Town, I landed at night. And by the time the sun came up, I was like, where am I? I said, surely goodness and mercy, this isn't the place that America told me. So third world, man, we got to get out of that mindset that places are third world if they're not in America, man. Like, man, like the world is moving so fast, the world is advancing, you know, that man, it, you know, all these other places, man, we haven't been going, man. Like, we need to be checking these places out. And I was thinking about something else, man. Somebody, the last video I made, I was talking about kind of just the culture here and how it's so much love and all this kind of stuff. And then somebody in the comment section, they commented on that video, they hit the nail on the head, man. And what they were saying, and I said, man, whatever I respond, I said something like, you took the words out of my mouth or something like that. What they were saying was, and this is one thing I love about this place, and I couldn't really put a finger on it. But what the person that commented, I can't remember the name, they said in so many words that like their spirituality and their religion is so integrated in everyday life. You know what I'm saying? Like their spirituality and everyday life is so integrated, man, and it causes a vibe. And I know you're saying, oh well, in America we got this and we got that. It's like, yeah, man, you got people that go to church on Sundays and they move in completely different on the following day for the next 6 days. And I'm not saying that the people here are just moving flawless, but even when, I think there's one here, and I don't even know what to call them. Like, I'm gonna see if I'm gonna hurry let y'all see it, because I don't want to call it nothing and disrespect the culture. But it's like setups, and sometimes you see them like, this is a major one. The guy up there, he said, man, this is a famous one. But it's like, I don't want to call them temple. I don't know what to call them, but I'm gonna just show y'all where you can come. You might see one on a block every so many blocks, or you might see very small ones, or you might see them at hotels. And people, when they walk by them, they'll kind of just like prostrate and not prostrate, but kind of just bow and say some words and give reverence. And it's a beautiful thing, man. I don't know what these called. Somebody in the comment section tell me what these. I'm gonna flip my camera around. I don't know what these are called, but the guy told me this was a pretty famous one. And I think I can record. I don't think. Yeah. What are these called? Are they temples? We'll get closer. See how people just kind of give reverence, you know? And the thing is, and I think I see people like leaving like cups of water at them, and I've seen some people leave like food at them and stuff. Like I saw one the other day, it had like some pineapples. Like, so I don't know if it's like, again, I don't want to disrespect the religion, so I'm not gonna say much because I don't want to sound, you know what I mean? But it seems to me as if like they're just like giving like a sacrifice, like, hey, you know what? Let me just give this to the. Oh, I can walk in here. I'm gonna try to check it out closer. And I'm trying not to disrespect, so I'm recording, but. I'm gonna walk around and y'all see. If anybody know what these are called, please let me know. Because I don't want to call it anything that's not what it is, man. See, I don't know what these are over here or what they, but yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna get off here, man, because I want to go in here. I want to go in here and I see donation boxes and all that kind of stuff. I want to donate, man. I see people. I think they buy like, see the little orange things back there. Those orange things. They kind of resemble those things like when people go to like a Hawaii or something. I know that's not what it is. Again, no disrespect. These things right here. These, and they're real flowers. I think people buy these and give them as donations. Again, I'm in the dark, man, so forgive me if I sound kind of, but I do know this. I do know this. Just like I do know this. Just like when I started spending time in the Middle East. You know, I spent time in Kuwait and all that stuff, and I learned a lot about Islam that I didn't know, right? And it ended up leading to me, you know, spending a lot of time in that religion. To be honest, I don't see Buddhism any different. It's such a beautiful religion. Like, I mean, it's like this. I mean, you can look at a religion and tell if a religion is plugged in the source based on the people, based on the fruit of the labor. You know what I'm saying? Based on the fruit of the labor. And I see these people being nice to each other, man. One guy was helping me earlier, the same guy that told me that this was a famous temple or whatever they call it. He was so nice to me, man, the whole time he was talking to me. I ain't gonna even lie, bro. He was such a kind man. He had to be at least, I don't know, 70. He was such a kind man, it frightened me. And that's that America coming out of my pores. And what I mean, he frightened me. Like he was such a kind man, telling me about this area, telling me about the mall, telling me about this temple thing, telling me about the river is down here. He was such a nice man, and he was real close to me. Like, he was just real close talking. I'm embarrassed to say this. He was so nice to me that he complimented my necklace. He was so nice to me that the whole time he was talking to me, I kept feeling my necklace and patting my wallet and checking my watch. I mean, you know, just kind of checking myself. I said, man, this man gotta be trying to pull something. Like, he gotta be a scammer. Like, I'm just walking. He just stopped and just started hey, where you from, man? Oh, I can tell you from America. What do you think about this place, man? Yada, yada, yada. Hey, I used to be a doctor at the hospital down the street. And I'm like, oh, cool. And that America in me, man. So I'm still trying to get that stuff out of my system. I'm still trying to get it out of my system, man. That America in me was sitting there just patting my wallet. I kept touching everything on myself, just kind of on the low pro. I'm like, oh, yes, sir. Oh, yeah. Patting my, you know what I'm saying? And when I walked off, I'm looking around, thinking to myself, the first thing I did when I walked off, I looked at everybody else to see how they were looking at me, to see like, hey, you were about to get got, right? And everybody was just conducting themselves, and I felt embarrassed, man. I felt embarrassed because it was that America coming out of my pores. It was that American mindset that I still have. Not saying we can't be cautious and be aware of what's going on. But man, there was no reason for me to be so paranoid like that because of him being so nice. Man. So it's just a beautiful thing here, man. I could talk about the people here all day. And again, I haven't been here but 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever it is. The people here don't even seem, to be honest, the whole place don't seem real. I'll be honest, the whole place don't even seem real. It don't seem real. Like if I was going to create a place in my mind, and it had a certain infrastructure, it had certain type people, it had certain type places, it would be here. It would be Thailand. Hands down. And again, like, and I keep going back to this third world thing. The thing about it that's funny to me when you think about third world is because when you look at like an America, right, and look at the way it's operating and how it's functioning, it's nice. It's almost like, for example, just for example, let me get out here. Hope y'all can hear me. Just for example, like the mall culture in America is like it's almost like in another 5 years, definitely 10 years, malls won't even exist in America. I mean, you can go, like most regular small town malls are closing down, and now there's something else, right? Even your big malls, like when I go to the Galleria in Dallas, man, you can go to a Galleria on a regular day, and man, sometimes that thing almost looks like it's empty, as big as it is. But when you come here, money is circulating so hard. Like, I don't even know how many malls they have here. I think I Googled it the other day. I think it said this is, when I Googled it, I said, how many malls are in Bangkok? It said 40, right? It said 40 malls are in Bangkok. But that number, even Google said, but that number isn't even a safe number because there are so many things, like it depends on what you classify as a mall. Like their malls are huge and slam packed. People spending money. They just built a new one. They just built a brand new mall. Matter of fact, y'all go check. I'm gonna leave a link at the end of this video. Y'all go check it out. I know Brass went over there and did some exploring, did some recording. So I'm sure he's covering that thing from top to bottom, man. So y'all go check that out. Hey, I'm finna go over here and give back, man. Like I'm finna go over here and see how I can buy some of these flowers and give back to this center, man. Because even though I'm not Buddhist, like God is God. You know what I'm saying? And I don't care what the label is. I don't care how people pray and the words they say. Once you connect the source, you connect the source. And if you connect the source, you my brother, you my sister. So I'm gonna go over here, man, and fellowship with my tribe a little bit, man. But again, third world where?